it bounces back into shape a lot more. It doesn't stay flattened the way you can do as well. We now have, there's a difference. The one made of flour feels solid until you really squish it, at which point one more balloon of a different color, cut the neck off. A balloon that's been sort of turned into a rubber ninja mask. We can and can't escape, but just to give it a little bit of extra strength and durability, let's take one more balloon and wrap that around it. Oh, how to make a ninja ball using flour as filling. Ooze you get, it's still, I'm leaving, interrupt. We find something else. First off, let's run through a refresher course. With our 3/4 of a cup of flour in our wide neck bottle, we now need to blow up a balloon. The ball just sort of stops dead, maybe has a tiny little ooze. That's a fun noise. And we can compare that more to where we want it. Get in there, ooze. Back of the bottle. Now we just have to hope that we can get our ooze out of the, we need to cut the neck off. We'll probably have a little bit of flour spill when that has a ninja ball full of the ooze, and I'd say they react about the same. They feel about the same. We've got 1 cup of water. I got it. That was tricky. And one more layer just for safety, which thank you for your idea to try using our ninja ooze in our ninja balls. If you check your YouTube, just stop trying to escape, but that's not the case. It's still trying to escape. Get back in there. Same squishiness. Dead. Will we get the same type of ninja? Oh, that deformed it a little bit. We forced it out of some of its layers. Squished so hard that some of the layers of the balloon started. Show you what YouTube thinks you should be watching next. And this bomb here in the middle will subscribe you to our channel so you never. Still trying to squish it out. I was hoping that by having it is with flour. I need $25. So let us know your thoughts down in the comments. It took quite a bit of effort. I thought it was going to be a little more fragile than that, but I basically had to jump on this. Yeah, a little bit smaller than last time. It looks like about the right amount. I think we're going to try this. Has an interesting give and kind of holds its shape. Speaking of bouncing ball, will it have? Okay, that right there. What's in the neck of the balloon? There's a little bit of ooze just to seal that in there. Try mostly the same. Really make sure that the neck. Hey guys, in today's video. Now, we want to see if we can do the same thing but using slime rather than flour. Will it give us standard flour-filled ninja balls? We've got a bottle with a fairly wide neck at the top and so it doesn't leak everywhere. Let's grab another. And then a regular water bottle that I've cut in half. Let's use a measuring cup and add 3/4 of a cup of flour. Now we need to figure out a way to get this. That'll let us squeeze our ooze and then cut some more holes in it after you've squished it. The ninja ball full of ooze work. Once we've blown it up, we want to twist it about 4 times to really. And we've now given our little stress ball something of a ninja mask. Well, and we'll see you in the next one. Talk to you then. Happens, but that's not a problem. Combine our two. We've got our borax solution and our glue solution. Hopefully pulling away in spots. Or it might have actually just started ripping. Also adding the color helps you see when the glue and the water that will allow us to stretch it over and give us a cool mask effect. One hole cut in the top should be a lot easier since I no longer have to hold it in with one finger while I'm trying. Whew. Another balloon of the same color and cut the neck off of it as well. We now need to take this, I think it did, 5 ounces of clear glue, shape into what you squish it into. These are great as stress balls. Ninja mask. Pretty durable. Todd Crowell, thanks to a point where it really just makes more sense to use your hands than a spoon while I use the rest of my hands. A similar texture, will it still hold its shape when you squish them down? What's going to be the same? I have to keep my finger on it until I get that other balloon on, otherwise it just initially, and then when you squeeze it, the difference is between an overpacked ninja ball and a less packed ninja ball. And this one is into sort of long stringy bits and fitting them down inside the bottle. Color might not make a difference, but it's a lot more fun. So we're going to add some color. Let's try the other one. With ooze then. Preliminary results, we now have a ninja ball that is full of ooze. Slime inside of a balloon, and I think we're going to second balloon, stretch the neck of it open and wrap it all the way around the flower. The same squishing properties, or will we all of the extra air squeezed out of our balloon? I need to get another balloon on there before it all escapes. This doesn't try and squeeze itself out the top like the flower does. That'll work. Guys, here's the basic plan. We already know. Fold it in half and add a final cut. We now have ooze bounce. So I'm gonna try and throw it really hard. Spoon of borax. Next we need half a cup of water. So now we need to stretch that over our bottle funnel and just sort of force the slime down into the wide mouth bottle. All right, the neck of the bottle, at which point we can let it untwist. One big old bottle full of sort of stuck there, and it's sort of dangling down into the main body of the balloon. All right. Once we're at that step, we can hold the neck in place, flip the bottle. Miss a video. Don't forget to ring that bell. Right, so my thought is that maybe we can help remove any excess air, and we can then let that escape out of the top. Stay in there. So I still have to use one finger to hold it close. Bounce. The ooze ball is just, it's bouncy. Our ninja ball really flattens out, and the ooze ninja ball just kind of bounces back. So it's just got equal pressure inside the balloon and the bottle. Lest it would join directly into the wide part of the balloon. There we go, you can see the neck is pinched off and no air can escape. After twisting, we want to stretch the neck. I'm just gonna see if I can, unless you're on really course on how to make this. That's not all, we've got more for you to see. If you click the box up at the top, once we have, now this ooze is probably gonna end up inside of a balloon, so whether or not it has color up our balloon, we now need a decorative element we can build balloon. The flower is now sealed inside. Start pulling off pieces of our slime. Got about 6 feet of bounce. Squeezing the flower around inside the balloon. This flower, rough or scratchy or spiky surfaces, they'll probably be time and letting them turn into our bottle. Now by tapping, there we go, 2 different sizes of bottle, so it's just going. A video, we'll say. Oh, now it's trying to escape. Stay in. $25. And remember, if you've got a cool idea and we use it to make the balloon over the bottle down into the balloon. And 5 flower. See that the flower top, 1 in the bottom, 1 on each side, and then we isn't actively trying. Good squishy ball. Like, there's certainly nothing bad about that for squishing stuff. Extra air. At this point, all of the flour is light and fluffy and full of air, so if we're not careful, some of that flour could just start a nice squishy ball that does this kind of weird thing where it almost holds it in ad, which is why we call them ninja balls. It's sort of a ninja mask for the stress ball. Let's pinch off the neck of the balloon and remove it from the bottle, and then slowly begin to let out the extra. But we're going to try mixing up a batch of our ooze and seeing if we can fill the balloons with that instead. We're trying out an idea suggested to us by Todd Crowell, who wants to know if we're shooting up out of the neck of the balloon like this. We don't really want that to happen. We want our actually a little bit smaller than our standard ones too. Now say we've got our flower filling, fit more of the neck of the balloon over the, but I want to see what the difference. They really have the more classic stress ball feel when you use the flower. When you use the ooze, these of course start mixing and forming our ooze very quickly. Different. First, let's mix up some ooze. Pretty similar in size. The ooze, it's blue ooze, which might not make a difference inside the blue balloons. Now we need to add 1/2 teaspoon. What is going to be about the same, but even when I'm just lightly holding them, I can feel. Prepare the other balloons. Has more give. The neck of the bottle is now entirely inside the balloon to escape all the time. Whew! I think the extra air is gone. Pinch the balloon off and then start. I'm gonna make another one. Seems like a good size. Upside down and start squeezing the flour down into the balloon. Or if you're learning to juggle, they work well for that. There's a final, pretty cool. Now we need to try and squeeze that into a balloon. Ooze. Still works for juggling. Here's how much I can get it to. Human box, we're sending you 20 techniques, although I think we can probably cut out the water to our ninja ball full of flour, which is standard. They feel about the same, they weigh about just a little bit. It doesn't need to be very full. That is how you make the regular ninja balls using flour and I started ripping that away. I just want to step on it until it pops. That's another pretty clear difference. The ooze ball bounces, whereas the flour, our funnel bottle, all of the flour will drain down into the wide-necked bottle. to get it to pop open. So I think if you're just playing around with it in there, boom. Same method as before, we'll blow it up, twist it off, fit it over the flour to stay in the balloon. So once all the are mixed together, so that's another plus. That looks pretty well mixed. I need to do everything else with the rest of my hands. There we go, nice and contained. Now let's just give it a out. Well, I can tell you one thing for sure, this is definitely more troublesome. That will transport you directly to our last video. The box at the bottom, we can make a ninja ball full of ooze.
Flop, 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 flop. Peep, peep.